Hi, I'm Mike Lopresti. I'm the founder and CEO of the Fuel and Tire Saver Systems Company based here in Sterling, Virginia. I got into this business by accident. It was almost literally an accident. I was towing my boat and I was traveling north on Route 28 and sure enough I suffered a left front tire blowout. That tire blowout was partially due to tire maintenance. At the same time, some special sensors came on the market, and those sensors allowed us to build some electronic circuits that actually prove some of the measurement techniques. And it ends up that what we did is we figured out that through proper tire management and maintenance, if we were better able to control tire pressure, it actually has long-time, far-reaching positive aspects for fleet management. So it didn't take us long once we started investigating the best way to inflate tires was using nitrogen. We actually have a special nitrogen blend. We call that Astrea nitrogen. We actually make it here in Sterling. It's very, very pure. And over time, we actually continue to add the pure nitrogen to tires, but the smaller oxygen molecules that are in regular compressed air actually permeate through the tire so that over time the concentration of nitrogen in tires actually goes up. We actually took a look over the last 18 months of 900 inflations that we had done. And it ends up that in just 18 months with these 900 inflation points, we've actually saved 23,000 gallons of fuel for our customers. That translates into about $71,000 in fuel savings alone. That's translated to 236 metric tons of carbon that we have saved since we've been in business. So at the end of the day, when we look at it, we think if we can get counties to adopt with school buses, with police cars, with fire and rescue vehicles, with trash removal trucks, those are vehicles that respond well to our service. And that represents a significant improvement in terms of saving fuel and helping the environment. One thing that we're really focused on is our tire data analytics. So we basically gather this data about tires and tire pressure and how a tire reacts to its specific intended use on that fleet vehicle, as well as the changes in tire pressure over time. And what we do is we're gathering that data so that we can actually change the set pressures to make that tire last longer. But more importantly, we also gather data on tire life and the wear rates of tires so that we can try to extend that tire life. That ability to gather that data and provide predictive analytics allows us to look forward and say, hey, we expect this tire to reach end of life 6 months out from now. And when you have a fleet and it's a large number of vehicles, the biggest challenge is trying to coordinate those vehicles and know what to expect when. So what we've done is through our website, we've built a couple modules that we make available to our customers. One is we can show a vehicle tire life map that shows a map of the vehicle and actually tells you the conditions of each of the tires. And then we can aggregate that data for the fleet. And what we do there is we provide what we call the tire heat map, and that basically tells you by tire, by vehicle, which tires need to replace next.
Hi, I'm Tony Stafford with Ford's Fish Shed. I have a food truck that Mike at Fuel and Tire Savers has been monitoring our tires for the last 24 months. It's a 6-tire truck. After he weighed it, he was able to calculate exactly how much nitrogen he needed to put into the tires so that they're properly inflated so we can actually take the truck on a road and take it to an event and never have to worry about a breakdown or a blowout or any kind of stall, because it is a vehicle that we depend on and we make revenue from, so we can't afford to have it broken down or on the side of the road. It's been very reliable the last 24 months. We've not had any issues, no breakdowns, and with the nitrogen in the tires, very reliable. We've gotten a lot more wear out of the tires have lasted longer, and we're very happy.
Published documentation and studies done show that you can get a 50% increase in tire life as well as a 23% increase in fuel economy. We've actually shown that we can get 100% increase in tire life. We have tires lasting twice as long with some very rigid studies, and we believe that we can actually do better than the published data. Right now, we're delivering results actually way better than our expectations. Here we're this tiny company in Sterling, and we're, to the extent that we're working with our customers and we're lowering their fleet costs and we're trying to save fuel, and to the extent that we could save the county money by their fuel use among all their fleet vehicles, we're trying to save the replacement cost for tires. The great thing is we're making every business more sustainable. When your costs go down as part of your fleet operations, that means you've got more profitability. I believe that's making a difference, and that is Loudon Innovation.